On today's vlog, I'm going to show you everything I eat in a day.
Townsend. I love this game.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the vlog. If you're new here, please make sure you do subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. On today's vlog, I'm going to show you everything I eat in a day, starting off with breakfast. Don't forget, Players Club, our merchandise, the link is in the description below. Now for breakfast, as most of you guys know, I usually have the same thing every day, and that is eggs on toast with avocado. So this morning we are going to make eggs on toast, and also my usual coffee, double shot flat white. Going to do our eggs over easy this morning. Been enjoying the over easy egg lately. 2 eggs, a little bit of oil. Must have avocado, and also something that I like to just add, most cafes do, but add a little bit of lemon and salt. And we get the coffee ready as well. That's the first meal of the day. For most of you guys, this meal isn't something new, but I'm gonna do the whole day. So the other stuff that I eat throughout the day might be something different that you don't know about me. Obviously, I've put this on my vlog a lot. I like to start the day consistent and with a healthy meal. So first meal, let's tuck in. Okay, so one of the biggest things I wanted you to take out of today's vlog is the amount of water that you drink every day. This is probably the most important thing. One, water is so good for you, keeps you hydrated, and there's just so many benefits to drinking water. So for me, up here, being in North Queensland, it can get obviously quite hot. So I like to drink anywhere between 3 to 5 litres of water a day, and I will always, every single day, carry a water bottle around with me. Especially when you're training, obviously water, you sweat, which is like water leaving the body, so you need to make sure that you put it back in, you lose weight, so getting hydrated. When you wake up after sleeping, obviously you're very dehydrated. That's why usually when you go to the toilet, it's probably bright yellow in the morning, so making sure you get hydrated straight away. So the one thing I want you to take out of today, obviously I want you to eat healthy, and that's why I'm showing you guys with what I eat as an athlete, but drinking water. Go out there and buy a water bottle, preferably probably Yeti, because they're the best water bottles on the market, and drink your water. Take your water bottle with you, take it to school, take it to training, have it with you 24/7. Everywhere I go, I carry my water bottle with me, and most of my teammates are the same. So that's one thing I want you to work on, drink more water. And I just dropped off the kids to preschool. Okay, now meal number 2 for the day is lunch. I don't have morning tea, I just go breakfast and then lunch. And today, now it's 11:30, so I usually like to have lunch between like 11:30 and 12:30. And today on the menu is leftovers from last night's dinner. So my wife, my beautiful wife, what she always does the day before I have a day off training is that we always cook a lot more dinner. So I've got lunch for the next day, because when I'm at training, I get lunch provided for me and I eat lunch at training all the time. So today is our day off training, and I've actually just been in this morning to do my ice bath, recovery and sauna, and now I'm at home for lunch. So we've got leftovers, and we've got leftover enchiladas and salad. Dishes. There we are, leftovers. How good's that? Right, and that is lunch. The enchiladas, salad, and that's a bit of tzatziki on top. Looks like a pretty big full plate, and you're right, because I am pretty hungry. Currently sitting at about 87 kilos, so I'm not the heaviest, but I'm also not the lightest. I usually range between like 86.5 to probably 88. I'm in that mold, and that's a good weight for me. I do fluctuate a little bit. Yeah, now get into this meal. I always feel like having leftovers like gives you or keeps you organized, and also I'd rather eat lunch at home. I just like eating lunch at home during the week. That's it. Looks beautiful. So that's it. Lunch is all finished, and I'm just about to meet some of the boys for a coffee. Now, I usually drink about 2 coffees a day, 1 for breakfast and 1 at lunch. And on the rare occasion, I might have 1 more in the afternoon. So I never really have more than 3 coffees, but predominantly have maybe 2, and that's 1 in the morning and 1 at lunchtime. So one of the things you should take into consideration when you're eating food and your nutrition is, what are your goals with nutrition? Are you trying to gain weight? Are you trying to lose weight? And look, I'm no expert, so take this for what it is. It's pretty general advice, but if you're looking to gain weight, you're going to be eating differently to someone who wants to lose weight. My current situation is I'm just looking to maintain. I don't need to gain or lose weight. I just need to stay the same. So I'm pretty consistent with what I eat, but I do, once a week, I do treat myself. And our family, we usually have takeaway 1 night a week, usually a Saturday or Friday, Saturday or Sunday, a night over the weekend. And that same night, I usually like to have a bit of ice cream as well. But, you know, I would never really eat ice cream during the week or lollies. I don't really like lollies. And I'm not a really big soft drink drinker either. I don't really drink soft drink too much. I might have, like, every now and then, I might have a can of Coke after a game. But, like, I'd never ever have a Coke on, like, a Wednesday. I just drink water. Okay, this is meal number 3 for the day, and it is 3:22 in the afternoon, and I usually like to have toasted sandwiches in the afternoon. So I'm gonna make a toasted sandwich on the sandwich press. Sandwich press. This is kind of my setup. So ham, cheese, onion, tomato, avocado, and I like jalapenos. So I usually chuck jalapenos on my toasted sandwich. A little bit of butter on the toast as well, just to make it nice and golden. Usually I have 2 toasted sandwiches and a little bit of fruit for my afternoon snack, just to tick me over before dinner tonight. Just gonna have some strawberries and grapes as well. And there you have it. Toasted sandwiches, nice and brown, golden, and a little bit of fruit. And that is my afternoon snack. I usually like to have about 4 meals a day. I used to have morning tea, but I don't have morning tea anymore. Don't know why. So this is what works for me. I like to make sure that I have afternoon tea or a snack in the afternoon just to time me over to dinner. Otherwise, I just get way too hungry before dinner, and I have dinner at like 5 o'clock. So I like to eat now, usually between 3 and 4, and then I have dinner between like 6 and 7. Kids have dinner a bit earlier, so our kind of dinner time is managed around when they have dinner and when they're showered and when they go to bed with their routine. So that's all about that consistent behavior. Okay, we are back in the kitchen, and this is probably the main meal of the day, and it's dinner time. So I have just been preparing a little bit of dinner. So all the kids are in bed, time for the adults to have dinner. Now this is something I prepared earlier. Nice Scotch fillet steak, and that's some seasoning and butter. Tonight we are going with the pan method. So I'm gonna cook on the pan and just, I don't know what it's called, but you like put the butter over it. I saw it online somewhere. This is what we're doing. Gas, pan. So on the menu tonight we have sweet potato mash, zucchini, and steak. Pretty healthy meal. So steak, put some butter in the pan, get that nice and going. We get the steak. I have my steak medium rare, and Marissa has hers well done. Steak. There we go. So if you sit that for like a minute, then I'll flip it for another minute, and then I'll start whipping the butter on top. whipping it. Here's the other half of dinner that was prepared earlier. Once they've been cooking for a couple minutes. And there you have it. Beautifully cooked dinner. Pretty healthy. Steak, mash, and veg. Time to tuck in. Okay, let's wrap up today's video. Your nutrition and your diet should be tailor-made to what you need. Now, like I said at the start of the video, if you need to lose weight, you should be eating different to someone who wants to gain weight. I definitely recommend you speak to a dietitian, a trainer, or someone with some sort of education on this topic to help you out. But for me, I'm just looking to maintain. So I'm able to eat pretty consistently. I like to eat the same thing a lot of the time as well. I don't really deviate too much. And also, obviously, it's important to treat yourself every now and then. So like I said, one night per week, my family and I, we get takeaway. I eat ice cream, but throughout the week, you know, I don't eat poorly. I like to eat pretty healthy and pretty consistent. Plus, I also forgot to add that I do also take protein. So protein powder after gym. So I take Mass Gainer, which is got a mix of protein and carbohydrates. And obviously, I would also recommend you guys use a company that is batch tested, especially if you're an athlete. And that's it for today's vlog, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's vlog, giving you a quick look at what my day looks like and what I eat. I really appreciate your support. Please make sure, if you do like these videos, that you do subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.